Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Taste of the Town. It's one of my favorite segments brought to you by C. Quincy. They're there to direct you to all the unique experiences in Quincy and the surrounding area. And today, we're just a little east of Quincy in Camp Point, and we're here to discuss one of my favorite new places, Freeman Milky Way Farm. Here with me is the owner and operator, Mrs. Gretchen Forsyth. Thank you for having us here, Gretchen.
You're welcome. We love to have visitors.
What a beautiful day to visit, too.
Yes,
So it's
yes.
a short little trip from Quincy, and you offer the freshest, I hear, farm-to-table dining experience for both breakfast and lunch?
Yes, we're open Wednesday through Saturday from 7 a.m. Till 2 p.m. And if you're here at 6:30, you can get a cup of coffee. But we start cooking every morning. It's at Wednesday through Saturday at 7 a.m.
Gretchen, this place is beautiful. I know we talked a little bit about it earlier when you first opened, and I came out here to write a little something on it. And I know this is not just a cafe to you, it's a little something near and dear to your heart. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, my sister and I were raised on Freeman Milky Way Farm, which was a dairy. It was the dream of my mom and dad, who were absolutely Ken and Lee Freeman, the best parents in the world. And so this is a tribute to them. And I grew up to be a social worker, and my sister grew up to be a probation officer. And I think both of us treasure the memories we have from growing up in the country. That was in Schuyler County in 1955. And so I'm a Schuyler County transplant to Adams County. But
well, we love to have you here because you have a lot to offer now.
Well, Mom's recipes, and I've cooked for only 71 years. So
Only. So when exactly did you start cooking?
7. I was 7, and
Start 'em young.
Yeah, I'm 78 now, and I just love to cook, and I love people, and this was the nicest little restaurant where people came and visited and renewed friendships and looked at each other and talked to each other and laughed.
Now, what was this restaurant
It was
prior
called
to?
the Farm Stand.
Okay.
Originally, and I was here all the time. And
You like that fresh
yes,
food?
Yes, and so when it came up for sale, this just seemed the perfect thing, and paying tribute to Mom and Dad seemed like the right thing to do. So we've got lots of family pictures, lots of good family recipes, and we hope you'll come out and have food, fun, and laughter.
Yeah. Well, I look forward, like I said, this is one of my favorite segments, mainly because I get to taste some of the food and tell you what it's really like.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to try some of this food. Again, it is farm to table freshness, meaning you get most of all your ingredients from the surrounding area locally.
Well, yes, and we buy from different producers. And this morning I made fresh strawberry rhubarb jam, and so we've got a wonderful staff that works very, very hard. And I always tell all of the customers, if you don't like something, tell me, but if you do like it, tell everybody else.
Yes, that's a good motto, Gretchen. And like you said, the staff, they're working hard all the time.
Yes.
I first, like when I discovered the place and we spoke, I was like, are you doing all this on your own?
Oh no, I physically could not do it all on my own.
It's a lot of work. You said that
Yes.
you're busy off the bat, which that's
Yes,
good. But
yes.
yeah, like she said, I want to hear more people experience this from Quincy, and I want to hear people talking about it from Quincy.
Yes, and we've got a group coming this week of former Camp Point people that are now living in Quincy.
Awesome.
And so a bunch of ladies, and we've got book clubs coming, and we've got retired ministers coming, and
You know they're coming, so can they call ahead and make reservations?
Yes.
Is that encouraged?
Yes. Well, yes, and you can sure do that. 217-509-1798.
Okay.
And we try to post everything. In fact, we sold out of all of our specials today. It was smothered steak with mashed potatoes and gravy,
Ooh,
mushroom gravy, and carrots. And people came in right away and said they had seen it on Freeman Milki Way Farm. So if you
follow them on Facebook, and
Yes.
we will be sharing your specials weekly on Muddy River News as well.
Yes, yes.
So I do look forward to tasting whatever we have inside and
Okay.
checking out the inside. Are we
yes,
ready, Gretchen?
Yes, yes. Sounds like fun.
All right. Check out this cozy inside that you have here, Gretchen. I swear every time I walk in here, it just makes me feel warm, even though
Good.
you know it's warm outside. It reminds you a little bit of home, and then you said a mini Cracker Barrel,
Yes.
which I think you hit the nail on the head. But again,
Yes.
cozier.
Yes.
It's got a cozier feel behind
We
it.
want you to grab a cup of coffee or a cup of hot tea and sit on the sofa and relax and enjoy and visit.
Speaking of cozy, tell me a little bit about that sofa behind me.
Well, that was something that my husband and I special ordered in 1967, and it's way out of style, but it has lots of nostalgia to me, and I've kept it covered up with a throw for years, and I took the throw off, and
I think it's coming back in style.
I
though.
think it is coming
I see
back
those a
in
lot
style.
now. Okay, but what's most in style is this food that is sitting in front of me. I can't wait to try it. So what we're trying today it's a staple, you said, the Reuben. I'm going to start with savory before sweet. So
Okay.
this Reuben, you said, it's one of your most popular selling
Yes.
items during the lunchtime.
Yes, yes.
And what makes the Reuben special, I guess?
Well, I think the sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut, but everything that we prepare always has a side with it. And so our sides change every week, and we have 8 to 10 sides every week. And I didn't get you anything to drink.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I can.
You
No, I like all the taste. That is, you're right about the sauerkraut.
Yes.
Is that local special?
No.
It's
No. No.
it's special made by you, but that is delicious.
But my mother-in-law, who always gardened, my husband hated sauerkraut because he was raised on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had cabbage running out their ears, and she made sauerkraut, you know, by the gallons. And she was from Golden, and it's a German community, and so they had a lot of.
So you know what you're doing with that sauerkraut.
Yeah, with sauerkraut. And then this is another specialty. This is strawberry rhubarb jam, and I made this fresh this morning, and it is delicious with anything. Any meat especially. I was telling her that we have an avocado toast, and one of the layers is the strawberry rhubarb jam.
So you're
and then
putting sweet on top of
Yes.
a lot of savory
Yes,
here.
yes. And then we put
I'm gonna taste this.
a egg on top of that and sprinkle a little cinnamon, and it looks pretty and it tastes absolutely.
This is divine.
Yeah.
Oh my
it
gosh.
really is. Yeah, it really is good.
That is delicious.
And I make strawberry rhubarb pies all the time, and this is one of our biggest sellers. It's fried cinnamon rolls. And when I would come home from school, when I was a whiny little kid, and I would say, Mom would say, "How was your day?" And I'd say, "Oh, it was terrible. You know, somebody didn't talk to me, or somebody didn't, you know, or I got a bad grade." Mom would say, "You need a fried cinnamon roll."
So wait, that's all you had to do? Well, I would have been a whiny kid too if that's how I got my cinnamon rolls. So these are really famous.
So try that and tell me if you think that's.
I'd be a whiny kid too. Oh my God. So how do these come? You can individually or two? How many?
They're one for $2.50.
That's what I saw on the sign. Oh my God, they're so good.
Yeah, and that and a cup of coffee was. In fact, some gentleman came in this morning and he had a cinnamon roll, and then he came back for lunch, and he said, "Is it permissible for me to eat 2 meals here a day?" And I said, "Yeah, you can eat as many meals as
sure.
you want to."
I would come back I would stick around, do breakfast and lunch if I made the short trip and spend my time in the park.
And one of the special things that I'm going to teach Brittany today is how to enjoy angel eggs. And
Gretchen, let's tell them really quick why I need to enjoy. She told me about angel eggs when we first originally came out here, and I tried making them myself, and I must not have heard something right because I exploded them in my microwave. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you properly do them, but I know, as well as everyone else knows, I'm not going to be able to do it the way that you can do it. So
well, it's a concoction of mine, and they really, really are good. And they just raise like, I call them angel eggs because they just raise like an angel. They just float.
Well, I look forward to floating.
Okay.
So let's go check out the kitchen.
Okay. Good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, sunshine. We're in the kitchen, and you're going to show me how to properly make an angel egg.
Correct.
Not exploded.
Okay, so crack a whole egg, and then crack just a white.
That's where I went wrong, I think.
Yes. And then just a splash of cream.
And a big thing about the cream is here, everything is real cream.
Yes, it's real
on the
cream.
Real cream.
Yes. I tease everybody that the calories don't count.
They don't matter.
No,
in
this restaurant they don't matter. Okay, I need a fork. Yeah. So then I just whip the egg and the cream. Get rid of all your hostilities. And then
add some goodies on top.
yes, usually bacon, and this time it's ham.
You can have your choice
and
of
cheddar
either.
cheese. Yes, and just whip that, and you put it in the microwave for 2 minutes.
All right, it's about done. Oh, look at that. That's like microwave magic. And so these eggs are exceptionally fluffy, correct?
Yes.
What an easy way to make your eggs in the morning if you can actually get an egg white out.
And of course you can see it's very, very, very hot.
Yes.
So, and you know, a little bit of cinnamon.
Cinnamon on the eggs.
Yes,
I love it.
That just, you know.
This will be my first time trying that.
It
Beautiful.
looks pretty.
It does look pretty.
That's like Mom always said, paprika. You should put paprika on everything because it looks pretty.
And so you choose cinnamon.
And here. Now don't burn yourself
I
because
won't.
this is on the top
Sure.
there. That probably will be cooler. I don't want you to burn yourself.
All right. Moment of truth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really, really.
That is a perfect way to make eggs. Oh
Yes.
my gosh, Gretchen, that is amazing. And you didn't explode it.
No!
Because you're the professional. Gretchen puts a lot of, I think, love and effort into your food. You can tell it in everything.
I like people and I like food.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than just whipping out a dish, I think, and you know, getting it going. You're putting a lot of detail into everything, and I think your customers appreciate that.
Well,
part.
I hope so.
All right, so just to recap real quick, we are in Camp Point. The address?
403 East Park Street. We're just 2 blocks from Bailey Park.
Yep.
And that's only been there, I think, 200 years.
I was going to say,
So,
that's the park you go in and you hang out there while between breakfast and lunch, you can get to it in one day.
It was the original Adams County Fairgrounds.
Really?
Yes,
Well,
yes.
you learn something new every day.
Yes, yes. And so we're just 2 blocks down. You just look like you're going into the country, and you see this beautiful little red barn, and it says Freeman Milky Way Farm.
Yes, well, little. It seems like a pretty big red barn. Also, the hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday.
Yes, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m.
All right, and daily specials are posted on their Facebook.
Yes, and a different soup every day, and breakfast is served all day, and our biscuits and gravy. And we serve fresh fruit with everything. And if kids come and they take 2 bites of fruits or vegetables, they get in the treasure chest, and they get to get
I love that.
a goodie.
This really does feel a little bit like you're like everybody's grandma. You really are.
I would like that.
I promise you, that's the feeling that you give off anytime anybody walks in here, and especially with things like that, the fruits and the vegetable.
Yes.
How awesome and how cute. We do have something coming up here on October 5th.
We have a harvest hoedown, and we're going to have live entertainment. We're going to have a bounce house for the kids. We're going to have face painting. There's going to be all kinds of yard games and food.
Yes, that's the best part.
Lots of special things for breakfast. We'll be here from 9 in the morning until 5 at night, and we should have lots of baked goods that you can purchase. We'll have lots of crafters outside who are selling all kinds of fall and Halloween crafts. And
that's another thing about Freeman Milky Way Farms is not just the food, but you do house things for different local crafters.
Yes. We really try to sell and help everybody. Camp Point is a marvelous community, and everybody ought to come see us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like a community inside the barn, like you said.
Yes.
So yes, get on out to Freeman Milky Way Farms, and thank you for joining us and tasting the town.